Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
I told you could get happy hour every day from 1 to 8 p.m. at the Evergreen Bar in Southfield. And the new menu items are looking right. Okay, I see they got lamb chops now. You know you gotta hit the shrimp with the lemon drip. Okay, Evergreen Bar done stepped it up. Cheers to that. And on Friday and Saturday nights, they got a nice karaoke vibe from 7 p.m. to midnight. Everything was tasting right, and the drinks was hitting extra strong. Make sure y'all pull up to Evergreen Bar and Grill in Southfield.
Meet the IHOP House Faves value menu. Everything's just $6. Like the Breakfast Faves combo, $6. French toast breakfast, $6. $6 for all this and all that. That's a lot of breakfast for $6. Weekdays at IHOP.
Detroit is my home. In Detroit, my first love came into my life. I bought my first car, my first home, where my firstborn entered the world. Can you see what I see? The future that is upon us? New generations will experience their own fabulous firsts. They will have their own stories, first memories to share.
The Equinox EV has one pedal drive mode. What that does is it takes the accelerator, makes it the accelerator and the brake. You take your foot off the accelerator and your car will actually start braking. It will come to a complete stop too. It uses what's called regen on demand to use that kinetic energy and put it right back into your range.
Take advantage of this special offer and lease a 2026 Equinox EV LT1 for $149 a month. Chevy Detroit. Together, let's drive.
On the mound for the Blue Devils in Game 2, number 18, Natalie Pridemore.
All week long, it's a farm in town. They're making that money grow. Tractors, plows with flashing lights, backing up a two-lane road. They take one last lap around.
Welcome back here for Game 2 between Uno and Lawrence Tech, currently on the mound. And game number 2 for your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils
Leading off for the Racers, number 17,
is
Taylor
Natalie
Braun.
Pridemore, who played first base last game. And now at first, it looks to be number 10, Sarah Essenbacher. As leading off in last game was Taylor Braun. She'll do the same here for game number 2. The lefty looks at the first one. So it just goes on the outside edge of the plate for strike number 1. Pridemore, .97 ERA and 21.2 innings pitched. Has allowed 18 hits as that's strike number 2. Early 0-2 count. For Braun. Braun makes contact to Pridemore, and it'll be a 1-3 out to open up game number 2.
No batting, number 64, Dominique Baker.
Dominique Baker in the 2 slot once again. The lefty 5'4" junior out of Casper, Wyoming. Baker lifts that one high up towards short. And be easy out number 2 for the Blue Devils.
No batting,
That's
double
Zoe
zero,
Markey
Haley
at short.
Edgell.
Just making the easy routine play on the pop fly. That one just a bit high. Haley Edgell. Edgell went 1 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs. Edgell follows that one off, makes it 1-1. Looks at that one in the zone, evens the count at 1. That one just a bit low. 1-2. Pridemore trying to go 3 up, 3 down here to open up the top of the first. Edgell fouls that one off. Keeps her opportunity at the plate alive. The 1-2. That one just barely called the ball, evens the count at 2 apiece. Full count. Edgel hits it to second, and just an easily 4-3 play there to cap off the inning made by Crittenden. That'll be the end of the top of the first. 3 up, 3 down. Blue Devils now trying to have a hot start on the batting side. We'll find out if they do coming up next.
We're gonna make you lose control and let it go, for you know you're gonna hit the flow. I rock to the beat till I'm higher. The walk in the club is fire. Get it crunk and wired. Wave your hands, scream louder. If you smoke, then fired up. Bring the roof down and holler. If you tipsy, stand up. DJ, I'ma say that every word was my name.
Lead it off for the Blue Devils, number 95, Alyssa.
As pitching for the Racers in game number 2 is Carson McLaughlin, the 6'1 senior out of St. Mary's, Ohio. Zelini Wooten was able to pick up her second complete game shutout on this season. As Bloomfield leads it off for the Blue Devils in game number 2. Once again, looks at the first pitch for strike number 1. Bloomfield 0 for 2 with 2 walks. In game number 1, McLaughlin on the season, 9 appearances, 6 games started, 4-2 record with 33 pitches, 4.67 ERA. So it's now 1-1. Bloomfield makes contact to first base, but it's going to be an easy out. Number 1 for
Batting for the Blue Devils, number 99,
Becker, who replaces McKenna Gotch at first base from game number 1. Gets the put out. As it'll be Brenna Crittenden, the second baseman. When last game went 2 for 4 with the triple. Makes contact again to short, not able to scoop it up. And in time is Crittenden, not able to scoop it up. In time right there was Taylor Braun.
0-0, Sophia Props.
So runner on base for the Blue Devils. As there'll be an error by Braun. Sophia Props. Hit that one outside. Ball number 1. One inside the strike zone, evening the count at 1. It's the Lawrence Tech's baseball team. Their first game versus Aquinas took a 0-6 loss. As Props has it hit on third base, and it'll be now runners on first and second off the single from Props.
For the Blue Devils, number 18, Natalie Pridemore.
As the pitcher, Pridemore, steps up to the plate. Pridemore fouls that one off to open up the at-bat. Last game, Pridemore went 1 for 3 with a strikeout. On the season, Pridemore. She looks at that one high, looking to steal. Is Crittenden. She's out at third. Gives the opportunity for Props to move to second. Great recognition right there from the catcher, Campbell. So now a runner on second in scoring position for Pridemore, and you count even at 1. Pridemore makes contact, able to get it through center. It'll be a throw home. Not going home is Props. So not having to make the relay. A throw was Schwartz, but now runners on the corners. For the Blue Devils is Zoe Markey in the 5 spot. Stepping up with the chance to give the Blue Devils their first run on the day. Is Markey on the season, 6 RBIs, 5 extra base hits, 326 average. So that first one, just a tad inside. That one's sailing up high. So quickly, 2-0 for Markey. That last game had an error on the defensive side, went 0 for 2 with the walk in the batting front. Looks like that one for strike 1, so 2-1 for Markey. So the Clouds start to open up a bit here from Farmington Hills. He makes contact on the right-hand side, but will be foul for Zoe Markey. So 2-2. Markey, a junior from Freeland, Michigan. Currently majoring in computer science. Has that one sail foul again. This time it'll go out of the playing field. Two and two in the bottom of the first. 2 runners on, first and third. Markey makes nice contact, trying to find its way through the gap, and it does at the warning track. It's an RBI double for Zoe Markey as Sophia Props is able to touch across home plate, and it'll be a 1-0 lead for LTU.
Coming for the Blue Devils, number 11, Sarah Basket.
Sarah Basket, who pitched in last game's contest, now stepping up in the batter's box. So in that last game, she did hit as well, went 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. There's a chance to tack on some RBIs. She looks at that one for ball number 1. Basket, 320 average on the season, 10 RBIs. Basket drills it to second. Good diving play from Cobb. She gets it to first in time. It's only 1 run on the board with 2 runners left on base for the Blue Devils in scoring position. They still have control. 1-0 after 1. We'll head to the top of the second. Top of the second coming up. Pridemore in the first inning. 11 pitches compared to McLaughlin's 19. She allowed 3 hits and a run as well. She was able to go 3 up, 3 down in the first. See if she can do the same in the second.
Number 32, Kimberly Hernandez.
As Kimberly Hernandez steps up in the cleanup spot, the Las Vegas, Nevada native. 5'5" junior. That one finds its way in for strike number 1. Hernandez playing in the designated player spot once again today. Game number 2. Swings and misses on that one. Quickly 0-2 count for Hernandez. Hernandez walked twice in the last game. Went 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Pridemore trying to earn her first strikeout today. Swing and a miss from Hernandez, and it's K number 1 for Pridemore.
Now batting number 25, Morgan Piotrowski.
Piotrowski. Up next here for the Racers. 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk in game number 1. That hit being a double for Piotrowski. So far, it was the Blue Devils in the first game facing an early deficit. Now it's the Racers. Piotrowski fouls that one off. Evens the count at 1. One count. That one in for strike number 2 for Pridemore. Sun really starting to shine down on the field here at the Hawk Athletic Complex here in Farmington Hills. That one inside will even the count at 2. As due up is catcher Cecilia Campbell. As Piotrowski fouls it off behind, remains 2-2. Pridemore in her first battle, this being pitch number 6 of the at-bat. Piotrowski hits it to second, but scooped up nicely from Crittenden, delivers it to first, and it's 2 outs on the board here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 77, Cecilia Campbell.
Cecilia Campbell trying to earn the first hit, really first runner on base for Northwestern Ohio in game number 2. Went 2 for 4 with an RBI. In game number 1, hint to Markey to Essenmacher, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. And Northwestern Ohio remains scoreless and hitless for 2 innings batting. They will come up on the defensive side as we head to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second here, as we have a new player in game number 2, number 10, Sarah Essenbacher. Has appeared 26 times this season with a .231 average. With only 1 extra base hit and being in a double and 1 RBI. She'll lead off things here in the second inning. The 7th spot. That's Carson McLaughlin.
Number 10, Sarah Essenmacher.
Not off to the hottest start here in game number 2, allowing a run and 3 hits for the Blue Devils. Essenmacher, a sophomore, 5'7", out of Warren, Michigan, attended Regina High School. Looks at that for ball number 1. That one sails inside for strike number 1. "19 pitches for McLaughlin in the first inning. As Essenbacher makes weak contact right into the glove of McLaughlin, and she'll get the put out over to first base, or I should say she'll get the assist over to Becker at first base for out number 1. It's number 1, Emmy Fowler, the catcher in the A spot. Fowler, a 6-foot freshman in Nelsonville, Ohio. Swings at that one down the first base line. Not able to catch it is Becker, but she will get the put out eventually off the assist from Cobb for out number 2.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 21, Alexis Lena.
That was Alexis Lena. A lefty at the 9 spot, rounding out the batting order for the Blue Devils. There's nobody on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Kind of a tale of 2 innings for McLaughlin. A little bit of a rough go to open up, but solid inning number 2 as a swing and a miss from Lana makes it 1 apiece. That one foul behind off the ground, 1-2. Lana batted 8th in last game, went 0 for 3. Still trying to earn her first hit on the day. Swing and a miss, and it'll be the first K on the board for McLaughlin. It'll be a quick inning number 2. Top of the 3rd coming up next here. It was a no-hitter through 2 for Pridemore, as it is going to be Paige Becker.
Leading off for the Racers, number 21, Paige Becker.
In the 7th spot, playing at first base. Today did not receive any action in game 1. On the season, Becker with a 194 average, 31 at-bats. 1 double and 4 RBIs on the season. Native of Wooster, Ohio. Swings and fouls that one. It's quickly 0-2 for 21. It's the sun really starting to shine through more and more as the day progresses. There's that one a little bit low and soft from Pridemore. Makes it 1-2. Becker fouls that one off behind. Keeps herself alive and with 1-2. As yesterday was technically the first day of spring. Starting to feel the weather a little bit, but well, there's still 30s and potential wintry mix in the forecast in the next 10 days or so. 2-2 count for Becker. As she rips one foul, trying to keep it down the third baseline. Just a little bit early on it. Still a 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. No outs on the board. That one finds its way in the zone, and another K for Pridemore.
Now batting, number 14, Athena Schwartz.
Every batter that she's faced has gone back straight to the dugout. So Athena Schwartz will try to break that here. Went 2 for 3 in the last game with a double and 2 RBIs. Shows bunt, fouls behind. Who's playing at the catcher spot is Emmy Fowler. As it was Basket and Stafford in the first game, now it's Pridemore behind the dish. Fowler. Another nice looking slider that moves across the zone. 0-2. Schwartz fouls it off, keeping her opportunity alive. Remains 0-2. As that one popped straight up, as Pridemore calls it out and able to secure it. Still no hits on the board and nobody on base. For the Racers, Brenna Cobb in the 9-hole. Could be a complete sweep of batters for Pridemore here through the first time through the order. Cobb 0-3 in game number 1. Looks at strike number 1. Her first at-bat of game number 2. Cobb swings and has it fouled. Quickly an 0-2 for her. Hits it to Markey at short. And the 6-1 completes 3 perfect innings for Natalie Pridemore. Blue Devils will step up to the plate when we return to action. The leadoff hitter, Alyssa Bloomfield, led it off in the first. Will lead it off in the third here. Currently 0 for 1 in game number 2. But the senior lefty things started here as she lines that one over Braun's head, and it's going to be a nice single into left field. So that makes her 1 for 2 on the day. Brenna Crittenden, who got on by air in the first inning, also got caught stealing the second. A chance to get the Blue Devils cooking a little bit more on offense, as looking to go is Bloomfield to second. Be halted by Campbell. It'll be quickly strike number 2 for McLaughlin. Bloomfield stolen 3 bags on the season. That one low. It's Crittenden. Now has it at 1-2. That one sits just outside and evens the count at 2. A start, a strong start for McLaughlin in this at-bat, but now the count evens. As Crittenden does make contact just a little bit late. Heads out of the plane. As in the on-deck circle is Sophia Props, who's the sole run. Game number 2, Crittenden hits that one softly. And then it'll be a 1-3. Heading back to the dugout will be Crittenden, with Alyssa Bloomfield advancing to second. Props was able to go 1 for 1. Was batted in by Zoe Markey in the 5 spot. 1 out on the board here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bloomfield trying to get home. Props grounds it to Braun. Braun not able to gain control, and Props will get there in time.
number 18,
Let's see if
Natalie
that's scored
Pridemore.
as an error, and it will be, so now 2 errors. Both coming from Taylor Braun as the pitcher, Pridemore, who's had an excellent day on the mound. And also 1 for 1 at the plate. A single that first inning. Makes contact high and way far behind. So even the count at 1. Bloomfield at third base. Trying to get a second run for LTU. Pridemore looks at that one for strike number 2. Is that one going to be fouled off for Pridemore? She stays alive. Oh, that hits the bottom barrel of Pridemore. She'll go to first. She will be thrown out, but will advance runners both in scoring position, with props moving from first to second. A little bit of an awkward hit right there.
Batting for the Blue Devils, number 17, Zoe Markey.
And Zoe Markey, who's already got 1 RBI on the day, could add on to the RBI total. An RBI double. Let's see what the shortstop can work here. Looks at that one for strike number 1. Markey now with 7 RBIs on the season. Also picked up her 3rd double and her 6th extra base hit. As that one fouls off on the left foul line, so now 0-2. Blue Devils don't really want to have another inning where runners are left on base. One just steers a little bit outside. So another pitch to be thrown by McLaughlin. Trying to drag herself out of a tough spot here. The bottom of the 3rd. Now one fouled off once again to the left by Markey. As we mentioned, McLaughlin came in with a 4.67 ERA, about 33 innings pitched. He's already allowed 1 run so far. As that one makes contact for Markey, but it'll be Cobb to Becker to end the inning. So 2 more runners left on base for the Blue Devils, but they still remain in a 1-0 lead as we travel up to the top of the 4th.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
How you doing, young lady? The feeling that you give it really drives me crazy. You don't have a player like a choke. I was at a loss of words first time that we spoke.
You're looking for a girl that'll treat you right. You're looking for in the daytime with a light.
We kick off things in the top of the 4th inning with Taylor Braun leading off things for the Racers.
Taylor Braun.
She went 0 for 1 so far. As Pridemore still has yet to allow a hit or walk anybody. Soft contact for Braun, travels foul. As Pridemore in 3 innings pitched, 35 pitches, 2 strikeouts. No hits, no walks. That one sails way outside. Good job from Fowler to not let it get by. Braun trying to get the first hit as that one fade foul for 1-2. The 1-2 now. Braun stays alive. Evening the count at 2. Braun just hits it right to Pridemore for out number 1.
Now batting number 64, Dominique Baker.
So Dominique Baker will try to earn the first hit on Pridemore. 10 matters faced. Still remains perfect. Going for the bunt was Baker. She'll look at strike number 1. Baker is going to get the first hit on Pridemore as she hits it between first and second. And the first player on base for Northwestern Ohio so far in game number 2. Let's see if that can spark some energy from the rest of the order here for the Racers. 3-hitter, Edgel. Like we mentioned, went 1 for 4 with 2 runs and an RBI. In game number 1. So that's the first pitch for strike number 1. And Joel, 5'4" senior out of Mount Gatley, Ohio. Check swings there. BO2. Edgel pops it up, and making the play is Fowler. Rifles it back to first, but not able to be caught. So I'll allow Baker to get in scoring position. Is not able to haul it in was Essenbacher.
Now batting number 32, Kimberly Hernandez.
That's Kimberly Hernandez. Still hitless on the day. Does have 2 walks. faces Pridemore with 2 outs. Just a bit outside for Pridemore on the first pitch. Hernandez trying to rip it down the third base line. Just a bit early. Count even at 1-1. Hernandez check swing doesn't. No, and they'll say it reaches across the plate. 1-2. Pridemore still trying to continue her nothing short of tremendous outing. Hernandez hits it right to second, and it'll go in the hands of Crittenden. Be out number 3 here. So the Racers able to tack on their first hit from Dominique Baker, but nothing else here as we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning where the Blue Devils are up to bat. So it still remains 1-0 here in the bottom of the 4th as Natalie Pridemore has taken pride on the mound today. She came into today with a very impressive average, to say the least. Or ERA, I should say, .97 with a 1.1 whip. 4 appearances in 21 innings. She's been a standout today. So now it's Sarah Basket. Fouls that one off behind. This Basket allowed 5 runs in her outing on the mound. Went 1 for 2 in the hitting department. Currently 0 of 1. So the Blue Devils have left 4 on base, all in scoring position. She looks at that one inside. In the on-deck circle is first baseman Sarah Essenbacher. Two-one now for Basket. 5'9" junior out of Exville, Michigan. Looks at that one for 3-1. There's been no walks in this game on both sides. See if Basket can pick up the first one. No, she'll drill it right into the feet of McLaughlin, and it'll be out number 1. Yes, I think that's going to technically count as a fly out, as it hit off the foot of McLaughlin and then into the hands of Braun. Wow.
Now batting for the Blue Devils, number 10, Sarah Essenbacher.
So Sarah Massenbacher. Yeah, I think that technically it would have been an out on first anyway if it was a 6-3, but Is everyone from the infield? Talking it over with McLaughlin. Sessemacher 0 for 1 on the day. She grounded out. Her first trip to the plate. Sessemacher looks at that one low. Inside, no, they'll say that one just down the line, evening the count. McLaughlin leaves that one just a little bit too far away. Sessemacher doesn't connect on anything. Leaves the count at 2 now. Swing and a miss for Sessemacher, and that'll be a K for McLaughlin. It'll be her first, your second K of the day.
Number 1, Emmy Fowler.
So after the first inning, McLaughlin's had a pretty strong performance on the dish. Locates the first pitch precisely for strike number 1. As it's the catcher, Emmy Fowler, on the mound. This basket hitting for Lauren Miller. It's the left fielder for the Blue Devils today. It's 1-1 now for Emmy Fowler. That one, low-hanging fruit. Fowler grounded out. 2-1. That one outside. No, they'll say. There's a little bit of confusion on the field. 2-2 for Emmy Fowler. The ump signaled like she was struck out, but count evens at 2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Fowler makes contact to McLaughlin. An easy throw over to Becker, and that will retire the 4th inning. Still 3 more to play here from the Hawk Athletic Complex here. We'll step aside for the moment, be back when the Racers are up to bat. as it'll be
Leading off for the racers,
Morgan
number 25,
Piotrowski.
Morgan Piotrowski.
Leading off things here at the top of the 5th. It's Dominic Baker has the lone hit for the racers on the day. Pridemore for her first pitch as Piotrowski fouled it off. That one nearing Piotrowski's feet. And keep it 1-1. Piotrowski lays it out for Markey. Rifles it over and misses. Piotrowski heading to 2. Will slide in time. It'll be an error from Zoe Markey, which leaves Piotrowski in scoring position with Cecilia Campbell up to the plate. This looks like they'll bring a pinch runner. It'll be Mackenzie Brandt. And she's 2 bases away from being the tying run. The racers now looking to tie or potentially take the lead here in the top of the 5th.
Now batting number 77, Cecilia Campbell.
Campbell and her last at-bat grounded out. Game number 1, Campbell went 2 for 4 with an RBI. Has a chance to get her second RBI of the day. The big swing here. Shows bunt and has it go foul. Is coming way up third baseman Sophia Props. Recognize that Campbell might have the intention to bunt. As you can see, they're playing pretty close, maybe just about 20 feet. Essenbacher playing in as well. It is a bunt. Props not able to dive to it. Pridemore will sling it over to first and earn out number 1, but it also moves Mackenzie Brandt to third base. So now runner at third with 1 out. Props did make the diving effort, as it'll be Sydney Feenstra up to the plate for the racers.
Pinch hitting for the racers, number 12, Sydney Feenstra.
Subs in for Paige Becker, who struck out in her only at-bat of the game. See if she goes for a bunt. Looks at it for strike number 1. Feenstra shows bunt. Fowler making sure that Brandt tracks all the way back to third base. So 1 run does tie it up for the racers. Feenstra swing and a miss makes it 1-2. So no room to really bunt here. Have to just hope for some contact, maybe a sac fly. You want to even it up, obviously a base hit is the ideal situation for Feenstra. She makes contact with Pridemore, goes off Pridemore's foot, and that's going to be an RBI for Sydney Feenstra, and now we are tied at 1 apiece as Mackenzie Brandt crosses across home plate. So 1-1 here in the top of the 5th, Pridemore.
Now batting number 14, Athena Schwartz.
Gives up her first run of the game. So that'll be her number 3 has a bunt right there. Quickly gets over to first from Pridemore as Athena Schwartz not able to get there in time. Feenstra now on second.
Now batting number 1, Brenna Cobb.
As it will be an unearned run on Pridemore. It's the 9-hitter Brenna Cobb up to the plate. Pridemore only looking to allow 1 run on the inning. Outside. Fowler had to extend and pop up for a second. Feenstra in scoring position. Could be the leading run for the Racers. Bit outside from there from Pridemore. Finds herself in her first hole of today's contest. That one not able to fit its way in the strike zone, makes it a 3-1 count. Swing and a miss right there from Cobb. Makes it a full count. Cobb 0 for 1 in game number 2. 0 for 4 on the day. Full count, 2 outs, the payoff. Makes contact, it doesn't get by Crittenden, and she delivers it in time. So that will keep it at 1 apiece here as we head to the bottom of the 5th where the Blue Devils look to get back the lead. See if they do so coming up next.
Leadoff for the Blue Devils, number 21, Alexis Lana.
As Alexis Lana, the 9-hitter, kicks things off here in the bottom of the 5th. 0 for 1 with the strikeout. As will be Herb, Bloomfield, and Crittenden. do up here in the bottom of the fifth, as that one almost stayed fair, but Piotrowski picks it up before it heads back into play. So 0-1 to open up the bottom of the fifth. That one hit to Cobb. Cobb fields it and delivers it to first for out number 1.
Now batting number 95, Alyssa Bloomfield.
As it'll be 3 lefties in a row for the Blue Devils. It's Bloomfield lefty, 2 of 3. 1 for 2. She was able to get a single on her last at-bat. As the framework from Campbell not good enough. That one framework is good enough from Campbell, so it evens the count at 1. A lot of ones. A 1-1 game, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. This nice contact from Bloomfield is going to settle in left field. She'll round first, but take a couple steps back. And now will earn her second single of the day.
99, Brenna Crittenden.
So Crittenden, who had a triple in game number 1, currently sits at 0-2. Was able to get on base due to an error from Braun. That one just a bit outside from McLaughlin. She's been favoring the outside part of the zone, whether it's been a ball or a strike so far here in the bottom of the fifth. That one reaches a bit high, but a swing and a miss from Crittenden evens it at 1. That one just trails off outside once again, which has kind of been the story for McLaughlin. Makes it 2-1. And I'm starting to sound like a broken record with that ball outside the zone once more. 3-1 count for Crittenden. There's a chance to earn the first base on balls on the game. And she will. First walk for either pitcher in game 2. As now the Blue Devils both have runners on first and second with Sophia Props up at the plate.
Sophia Props.
As it looks like McLaughlin will have her outing cut short of a complete game. So let's meet the new pitcher for the Racers. It'll be Chloe Scott, a 5'9" freshman out of Hillsboro, Ohio. Chloe Scott's appeared in 8 games, has started in 5 with a 4-1 record. 34.2 innings pitched and has a .81 ERA. So she is definitely nothing short of someone who you want in a tight situation. as McLaughlin's day will end at 70 pitches with 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk around allowed, 2 strikes, and 28 total batters faced. As Scott, in her 5 starts on the season, has 4 complete games. 12 total strikeouts on the season. That one just a little bit high and inside for ball number 1. Props with 2 runners on and 1 out. There's a chance to drive in the winning run from second. I should say the leading run from second. She finds herself in a hitter-friendly count, 2-0. Swing and a miss for Props as she looked aggressive on that one. It's now 2-1. In the on-deck circle is Natalie Pridemore. Props looks at that one high, 3-1 count. That'll be a walk for Props, so back-to-back walks for the Blue Devils has Natalie Pridemore up at the plate with bases loaded. As it'll be a mound visit for the Racers as Chloe Scott walks her first batter. Like we mentioned, the Blue Devils will host Indiana Tech tomorrow in a doubleheader series, and also Grace Christian on Tuesday. For the Racers, they will play Rochester Christian tomorrow. So that one just above the zone for Pridemore. Which not only has she had a solid day on the mound, but she's also 1 for 2. This contest gets maybe a little bit of a piece. It's 1-1. That one way high from Scott. 2-1 count for Pridemore. Pridemore lifts it up into center field. Can that one track over the fence? And it will. A grand slam for Natalie Pridemore. As that will give the Blue Devils a 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. As not only has she had a pretty good day on the mound as well. I mean, 5 innings pitched, 65 pitches, only 1 hit allowed, 1 run that is not earned. Now she has a grand slam as well. So as long as the Blue Devils continue to finish strong here, she will definitely earn Player of the Game honors in game number 2. So it will be Zoe Markey.
Number 17, Zoe Markey.
Nobody on after the grand slam from Natalie Pridemore. She does have a double and an RBI on the game. So the 4 and 5 hitters have been huge for the Blue Devils. Chloe Scott has that one just loft in there for strike number 1. So that changeup moves high to low and in a good pace. That one up high. That'll be out number 2. Markey. Gets out at first. So 2 outs, Essemacher. And strike 1, Essemacher on the day 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Makes contact foul and quickly finds herself in an 0-2. Makes some solid contact, nearing the warning track, and it hits off the fence. Essemacher going 2, slides down. And is going to stand safe as Taylor Braun wasn't able to haul it in. So another extra base hit here in the bottom of the 5th for the Blue Devils as Sarah Essemacher. Not able to get it in the exact spot of Pridemore, but pretty similar in center field. Hit right off the fence. Excuse me, that was Sarah Basket, my mistake. A little bit too early in the order. So Basket will get the double, and it'll be Essemacher. She looks at that one for ball number 1. Count even at 1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Another runner in scoring position. That one inside. 2-1. Inside pitch. It'll be a ball once more, 3-1 count. Emmy Fowler on deck. As Essemacher does make contact, but third base coach able to scoop that one out. Full count. As that one just lifted to Cobb for a pop fly, and that'll be out number 3. 2 more innings to go. The Racers have to come back down 4 after a huge grand slam from Natalie Pridemore. It'll be a tall task at their hands. Well, let's see if they can do so. Coming up in the bottom, or excuse me, in the top of the 6th.
Leading off, number 17, Taylor Brown.
As Natalie Pridemore, after hitting the grand slam, back out on the mound. Trying to look for a complete game win as Taylor Braun swings at misses. Strike number 1. Braun makes some solid contact. Markey rifles it over to Essenbacher for out number 1. It's a nice throw and accurate enough for Essenbacher to make a play. So it looks like see a potential pinch hitter, just trying to talk about the play with the ump. As maybe they were trying to argue that Essenbacher's foot wasn't on the base, but nonetheless it will remain an out with Dominique Baker up to the plate for Racers. As Baker makes contact into right field. It's over the head of Alyssa Bloomfield. Baker looking to go 3. The cutoff, throw-ins far. Could have been an inside the Parker potentially, but good job right there from Lauren Miller. Sit right behind, but Dominique Baker, the only racer to collect any hits. The only racer to collect any hits so far. As Veenstra's RBI was off an error. So Baker at third. Trying to keep Northwestern Ohio within reach. There's Haley Edgel. She'll hit it to Markey, who delivers a nice another 6-3 for out number 2. It will be a run for Dominique Baker. It'll be 2-5 with 2 outs. And Kimberly Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with the strikeout, up to the plate. As that one lifted in the left field. It's going to be Miller making a nice, easy, secured grab. And that'll retire the top of the 6th. To the bottom we go. Here, coming up next.
Leading off for the Blue Devils, number 1, Emmy Fowler.
Emmy Fowler will kick things off here. The bottom of the 6th inning. Fowler so far 0 for 2. Her outs have been 2 ground outs. Does also have an error in the field. It'll be ball number 1 for Chloe Scott. Fowler makes some nice contact in and out of the glove of Piotrowski, and Fowler will sit at first base to open up the bottom of the 6th. So it could have been could be the last inning with the Blue Devils up to bat, as they sit in a 5-2 lead as Delaney Monroe, sophomore from Vicksburg, who did pinch hit in game number 1. As she went 0 for 1 with a strikeout. We're going to have a little bit of a better result here in game number 2. There's that one outside, as it's Monroe in for Alexis Lana. And that one low, and it's 2-0. Monroe makes contact in the right field, and is no catch out and right. So it'll be Monroe on first and Fowler on second, as Agile thought she made the diving play. Must have landed just short. So we do have a pinch runner. Alexis Lana will do the running honors, as we do head to the top of the order for the Blue Devils. It'll be Alyssa Bloomfield, currently 2 for 3 with a run. Also, just 2 singles. That one softly lands as Fowler tracks back to second, looking like she could steal. It's a little bit of a reaction from the Blue Devil fans. That one drops a low in the dirt. It's a count even at 1 for Bloomfield. Two 2-1 for Bloomfield after one just maybe a bit low. It was almost a check swing right there from Bloomfield. Evens the count at 2 now. Bloomfield's, oh, they're going to say foul ball, just barely gets a piece of it. So the count still remains even at 2. Runners on first and second, no out. Bloomfield, nice contact, but just a little bit late. Solana on first, Fowler on second. So 5 total runners left on base for the Blue Devils in this game. They also have put 5 runs on the board. 4 coming off Pridemore's grand slam as Bloomfield lifts it up to short with Braun. He's able to catch the pop out. Get out 1 of 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. As Brennan Crittenden, second in the order. Currently 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. Tripled in game number 1. And makes slight contact that falls behind Campbell for an early 0-1 count. Another changeup right there from Chloe Scott as it's now 0-2. Fouls that one off behind, stays alive. Change up low from Scott will be the first ball of the at-bat. It's another slow-moving pitch for Chloe Scott, makes it 2-2 as it was just left a little bit high. That one sails in for strike number 3. Chloe Scott picks up her first K on the day.
Now then for the Blue Devils, number 00, Sophia Props.
Sophia Props comes up to the plate with 2 outs. 1 for 2 with 2 runs. It's Chloe Scott relying on that off-speed pitch a lot here. It's bottom of the 6th frame, able to find its way first time. That one, heat seeker, just bit inside, makes it 1-1. Props looks at that one for strike number 2. And a 1-2 with 2 outs. Could be the potential last at-bat for the Blue Devils. As instead she lifts it into short left field, and it'll be Dominique Baker coming up with a catch and retiring the 6th inning. Northwestern Ohio has to at least earn 3 runs here in the top of the 7th to continue on play. We'll see if they do so coming up next.
Leading off for the Racers, number 25, Morgan Piotrowski.
as Morgan Piotrowski will lead things off here in the top of the 7th as it's do or die here for Northwestern Ohio in game number 2. So they're able to win the first game 5-0 over the Blue Devils was the Racers. As Piotrowski has it slide off Pridemore's glove. There's a nice easy play from Crittenden. Makes it only 2 outs remaining for the first time. The Blue Devils can end the 6-game losing series streak to Northwestern Ohio. Cecilia Campbell looks at that first pitch for strike number 1. So the last time the Blue Devils were to pick up a win against the Racers was April 22nd, 2023. Looking for their first win is a nice play right there. Once again from the Blue Devils infield. Makes it 1 out remaining from their first win in conference play.
Paige Becker.
As it is Becker, the first baseman, up at the plate. No outs left to give for the Racers. It's Pridemore looking to get a complete game. As a 1-1, how about Pridemore? I mean, the difference is her grand slam has also had a pretty remarkable day on the mound. Just only 2 hits allowed, 1 earned run. Trying to get it done here in under 80 pitches. Currently faces a 2-1 count. Becker swings down third base, props. Tassenbacher will cap it off here for game number 2. And the Blue Devils pick up their first win of conference play, move to 1-1 in the WAC, and they earn their first win since 2023 of April 22nd against the Racers. They will play Indiana Tech tomorrow for another contest of WAC conference play, as Indiana Tech in the receiving votes of the NAIA softball poll. But until then, we will conclude our doubleheader series against the University of Northwest Ohio. So we wish the best of luck to them for the rest of the season. For our entire great crew here at Yellow Flag Productions, my name's Noah Dreesing. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening.